you're doing well. Welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to share with you some of my favorite romances with diversity. Yes, because it's February and there's Valentine's Day and I know a lot of people celebrate. I don't personally, but it was kind of my excuse to make this video at this moment. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I have on my list and that I would recommend you to read. So first, I'm gonna start with Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade, which was one of my favorite reads from last year. So we have a fat main character here, which is still very rare to have body positivity in romances like that, and I really appreciate it. We also have the male character having dyslexia, and it was such a good romance. I loved it so much. I keep talking about it, but it's really because I loved it so much. It was fun, it had some more serious elements. The characters are so great in the book, so definitely read this one. Just to make it clear though, there are some sex scenes that are very described in the book. This is not YA. Then I have another one that's not YA, so I can get them out of the way. It's Get a Life, Chloe Brown, also with adult content in it. Here we have a chronic illness rep as well as the main female character being black, and this one was also amazing. It has a bit of the same vibe than Spoiler Alert, like a very good, quite smutty romance with very interesting characters, with light moments but also heavier topics discussed. So this one was also one of my favorites. Next up, I'm continuing with the adult one. We have Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. Okay, so this one, I was not sure when I started that I would love it, but in the end, I loved Oliver's character so much. He's a real cinnamon roll. He was the cutest, and Luke, the main character, grew on me through the book, but in the end I really loved this one. It was super funny, very British humor, and yeah, it was really good. So this is I think it's gay rep in this one. I was just thinking if the two characters were gay, but yes, I think, yeah, I'm sure. Next we have a little graphic novel as The Prince and the Dressmaker, where here we have the prince who is like exploring gender and liking to dress as the woman and having a woman identity kind of also, and so we follow the adventure he has with his dressmaker, and it was very cute, and it's a quick read, you know, so you have no excuse not to try it. Speaking of graphic novel, I'm also going to recommend another one that I'm sure you know about, but it's so good, and it's Heartstopper by Alice Osman. Lots of different queer reps in this book. I'm not going to list them all because there are a lot, but we follow basically the love story of Charlie and Nick. Whoa, I could not remember. And it's so good, you have to read it. Next I have, I think it's my last adult one. It's Behind the Bars by Brittany Siceri. This is a romance with a mixed couple, which is very rare. I don't think I have read any other, but it's really good, and it's gonna make you cry so much because it talks about their story from teenagers to adult when they reconnect, and there are a lot of heavy topics addressed in this book as well, so prepare tissues, you're gonna cry. Next we have a very cute YA contemporary romance. It's a full love story. So we have these two kids, Lin and Bao, who are from two families each having a Vietnamese restaurant, and they're enemies because like their restaurants are on the same streets and almost on the same level. So their families are enemies, but they kind of like each other and fall in love pretty quickly. So it's it was very cute, and I really also love to discover more about Vietnamese American culture in this one. And if you look for a sweet little read for this month, this one could be the one. Then I have one I don't have a physical copy of, and it's Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. always bad with author's name. And so this one is a gay romance with one of the characters being bi, I think. I've read it a while ago. But basically one of the characters is the son of the American female president, and the other one is part of the English royal family, and they hate each other at first, but then they kind of fall in love, but they're not sure their countries are ready for that kind of romance. And it was really cute and a bit steamy too, even if it's YA, and I loved it so much. I read it 2 summers ago, I think, and yeah, I loved it. I don't know why I don't have a physical copy. I should get myself one. But I listened to the audiobook and it was really good. I think that was it for the more romance-focused story. Now I have others where there's a lot of romance, but it's not the only part of the book, but I still wanted to include them in the video. So first one will be You Should See Me in a Crown, with a sapphic romance in this one, and as you can see also black rep. So this is the story of Liz and how she is gonna compete to become prom queen when she's not the typical prom queen in her town. And it was really funny, and so she meet a girl and she falls in love also, so there was this part of the story that was really cute as well, and I read it super quickly. It was really fun, and yeah, a really good read. Then I have one that was super popular last year, and it's Felix Ever After by Case and Calendar. In this one we have different queer representation, and it's also a black on voice, and it was so good. Like, there's a romance that's quite a big element of the book, but beyond that it's also about Felix discovering who he is and his journey to find his identity and where he would recognize himself and everything. So it was really well written, and it's the kind of book that really makes you reflect on yourself as well and how you consider gender and everything. So that was also very interesting for me to read about, and I definitely recommend you to read it as well. The audiobook is really good, by the way. Then I have 2 books by TJ Klum. So both of them with gay romance in them. So this is The Extraordinaries. It's a YA book with a superhero setting, and The House in the Cerulean Sea is an adult fantasy one, but like not major fantasy, more like light fantasy, like if our world had some magic in it. And both are so good, so fun and so sad, and like always TJ Klum makes you go through all of the possible emotion a human being can have, and I loved the romance in both of them, but I also love what exists beyond the romance. I loved them. Another one very popular last year and very good was Cemetery Boss by Aidan Thomas. Here we have also queer and Latinx rep, and it was so good. The romance is really cute and melted my heart, but beyond that, all the cultural elements and the mystery with ghosts and everything, it was all so good. And the last one is Miss Meteor by Taylor K. Mejia and Anna-Marie McLemore. So this one also has a queer and Latinx rep, and again it was so beautiful. The writing, I knew Anna-Marie McLemore writing, so I had all the faith in the world that I would love this book, and I was not disappointed. The writing is amazing, all the characters are great, and I loved following them all, and with a bit of magical realism behind all of this story, it was just a very good read that I would completely recommend you read now and anytime in the year. So that's it for my list of books I wanted to mention to you. So diverse romances or books with diverse romance in them. Let me know if you've read any of them or if some are on your TBR. Let me know also which one you would recommend that I read, and I'll see you soon in another video.